But let's focus on Nebraska and Ohio State. 21-17 win for the Buckeyes. They moved to 6-1 on the season. Very sloppy game for the Buckeyes. Wasn't impressive whatsoever. As you can see here, they started out all right, but it didn't. But you let Nebraska hang around, and there's a lot of murmurs going around up in Columbus, Ohio. 285 total yards to 273 for the Cornhusker. Both teams had a turnover each. Nebraska controlled time of possession by almost over 10 seconds. I mean, over 10 minutes, should I say, not 10 seconds, 10 minutes. 35-07 to 24-53. Now, before I get going, let me just shoot this up here. The Buckeyes leading rusher had 29 yards. 29 yards. I don't remember the last time that I looked at Ohio State and they couldn't run the ball. We're talking Ezekiel Elliott. We're talking Travion Williams. We're talking Eddie George back in the day. I'm not used to seeing Ohio State can't run the football. Ryan Day, what is going on to where y'all cannot run the football? Like, what is going on here? We need to find something out here, okay? Because y'all cannot run the football whatsoever. Like, let me go deeper into these statistics here to see. Because your leading rusher had 29 yards. That's 29. That's 29, which is problem. Okay, so as a team, you rushed for 31 times for 64 yards. That is 2.1 yard per carry. While Nebraska, on the other hand, will probably explain why they control the ball for 10 more minutes than you. 33 carries, 121 yards. That is 3.7 yards per carry. So you telling me Nebraska can outrun you by 1.6 yards more than you? When does that ever happen to Ohio State? Or should I say those of you are the Ohio State? There ain't no the in this one because y'all can't run the ball whatsoever. This is atrocious right here. Very, very atrocious. And Nebraska held the ball for you more than 10 minutes. They just couldn't put the ball in the end zone, which is why you can put up 3 touchdowns, which all 3 come into passing game. Look at Howard stats: 13 for 16, 221, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. There is some concerns up in Buckeye country because if you can't run the ball, you might not make it to Indianapolis in December. And you might have to go through the playoffs the more difficult way instead of the automatic way. And we know, if y'all heard me when I previewed the Big Ten, how will people look at Ryan Day if this year is no different than the other past years? You have a big one coming up, which I will get into later on. But this right here is concerning, that an Ohio State Buckeye team has no running game.